Hello, my beautiful friends. It is Tuesday, which normally means that it is Translation Tuesday, and I'm sharing a song and my reaction to the song, the message that I hear from the music. But today is going to be a little bit different. Today, I'm not going to be sharing a song translation, I'm going to be doing something totally different. Um, as I have been asking and thinking about what song to do, because I'm very intentional about the music that is in my life, the music that I create, and also very intentional about the music that I share and the messages that I share from the music. So each Tuesday, that I select a song, I select it very intentionally, and I am like asking my higher power, what song needs to be shared, what message do you want shared, and what song do you want to use to share that message. And all day today, I have just been hearing so loud not to do a song translation and a message through the music. And I've been a little bit confused about that and asked what I needed to do instead and why I'm not doing a song translation today. And the answer that I got was that I need to share something a little bit different, not from music, just from my heart today. So I'm going to just be sharing something that I feel so passionate about, which is your voice, and why I feel so passionate about it and why it makes such a difference as we like go throughout the rest of our lives and go throughout everything that is coming up, especially right now in the world, like everything that is happening in the world right now. Okay, so my channel, my business, everything is about singing your soul. And why is that important? And what difference does it make, right? We're not all going to be professional singers. I am not a professional singer. I don't necessarily have any aspirations to be a professional singer. And really, my message is that everybody can sing. And why is it important that we sing? It's important that we sing because when we sing, our soul is free to express. Singing is like this fabulous metaphor to me of just opening our hearts and letting our souls soar through music. And we experience so much, at least I do, when I sing on my own, when I'm not worried about anybody hearing or anything. I experience freedom. I feel so open and connected to myself and also to my voice. I feel the emotions connected to my voice. Like my voice is expressing emotions regardless of what that emotion is. It is expressing it, and I'm allowing it to be freely expressed as I sing. And I want people to experience that not just with song. I want them to experience that in their life as well. When they're sharing their voices, when they're not saying anything at all, I want them to be able to feel that connection to themselves and then to be able to then express that connection, which to me is what happens when we sing our souls. We feel the connection and then the sound just naturally comes out. And that is going to be and is currently a very huge, it is a huge thing. It is needed. There are going to be, without a doubt, people in our lives and people in our communities that are going to want to shut our voices down. They're not going to want what we have to be said heard. And it's important that we have the confidence in ourselves, first of all, to start declaring the things that need to be declared and sharing the things that need to be shared. So I wanted to share something really quick because I just want this to be a super fast video today. About creating change and how the easiest way we can create change in our life. And I share this because this is a great first step to seeing that we have a voice in our life and that we can author our own stories. So we have a belief or a focus. So we'll take a focus that we've had. And this is how we're really interpreting a lot of things that are going on in our world. So we have this focus, right? We have this lens that we're looking through everything. And then as events are happening in our lives, we are seeing that event through the focus of our lens, regardless of what that focus is. So I'm just going to use the example of not being successful. So this is my example. I am not successful. This is the lens that I saw my entire life through. So when anything would happen, I would get the validation through this lens that I was not successful. And I had a desire one day to change this lens, to change my focus. I wanted to start seeing that I was successful. So I asked God to help me change this belief inside of me. And I remember that day I went to the grocery store. I drove to the grocery store to get some things to make for breakfast. And as I parked my car, I heard God say to me, "Look at how successful you are. You just drove yourself to the grocery store by yourself and you made it." And I kind of laughed, and my response was a duh, because I'm like, I think at the time I was 39. I'm like, I'm 39. I would hope I'm like 5 minutes from the grocery store. I would hope that I can drive myself to the grocery store. And so I just kind of dismissed it and threw it off. And I got my things. I drove back home and I made myself some scrambled eggs for breakfast. And I heard, "Look at how successful you are. You just made yourself scrambled eggs all by yourself, and they are going to taste delicious." And I started laughing because I realized at that point what God was trying to do. God was trying to show me in very small and simple ways how successful I was and how successful I am. And obviously, I was not ready to accept the big successes in my life because I couldn't even accept the small success. Like, I just dismissed the fact that I had driven to the grocery store by myself. I mean, how many times have I done that in my life? A lot. A lot of times. It's been many years since I've gotten my driver's license. And so it was this really, really small thing. And throughout the day, I started seeing how I was successful in those like really, really small and simple ways. And from that, I was able to allow myself to see growth and to see success in bigger ways and then bigger ways until I started having, and not just having, but allowing myself to have bigger successes. And in this way, I recognized that I was allowing myself to really have a conscious voice in my life. I was allowing my soul to sing, because really what my soul wanted to do was to be successful. My soul wants to be successful. I want to see the progress and the success in my life. And as I kept that old focus on, I was not able to, my soul wasn't able to sing. I wasn't able to do the things that I had been wanting to do. Whether that's in the kitchen or business or relationship wise with my kids or my husband or my friends. Like, a lot of things were dependent upon the lenses that I was seeing events through, and the lenses that I was seeing opportunity through as well. So this is my suggestion for you today on this Translation Tuesday, is to translate your own focus into the focus of what you really are wanting to achieve. And in order to do that is to take that thing that you see that's going on in your life, that focus that you see going on in your life, and reverse it. Flip it and reverse it. There's your little song for today. Flip it and reverse it and start seeing the evidence in very small and simple ways. So I want you to post below, what is it what story are you authoring today, and how do you see it being true in a very small way in your life right now, whether that's I'm a great mom, or I am a fabulous business owner, or I am smart. And it could just be like the simplest things. We're talking like, I'm smart. I can say my alphabet. I can count to 100, whatever it is. Start small and simple. And I want to hear those because I want to celebrate your voice with you. I want to celebrate your voice with you. And I want to encourage you to sing your soul. Okay, I love you. I'm so excited to read all the comments and celebrate you and your voice. See you next Tuesday.